How you doing, guys? So this isn't the big video I was talking about. That'll be next weekend, and I'm still a bit too sick to record that video. It's gonna be like 30 minutes long. Anyways, please like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos on my channel, and sub to my other channel as well. And I'm sorry if I sound a little clogged up. So this trailer is pretty cool, and it got my hype up quite a bit. It didn't really show all that much though. What I can tell from it is that Mando is probably going to be, for the most part, back to normal compared to the later parts of season 2. What I mean by that is that I think we're probably going to see more episodes where he completes missions and collects bounties and things like that, which I enjoy. I think in the beginning to middle of the story, it's going to be about Din's journey to Mandalore. He's going to have to go there to make amends for taking off his helmet. I think he will have some side quests before this. I think we're going to keep learning about Mandalorian culture and history, and I'm all for it. I think Din will as well. I think there's a decent chance he might leave the Children of the Watch and join Bo-Katan and her group of former Mandalorians, the Night Owls, is what many of them used to be called. There's also out-of-universe reason for this. Pedro Pascal, the man who plays Din, allegedly had an argument with Jon Favreau about him having more scenes without his mask on. I don't know if that's true, and it's a really old rumor, about a year old, but Pedro is an amazing actor, so I hope he gets more scenes where he comes out from under his helmet. I think there's a decent chance Din will fight Bo, but I don't think either of them will die. If they do fight, Din is gonna have a pretty tough time, as Bo is no pushover and has a really good chance of winning. If Mando is better with the Darksaber than he was before, then he might just win, but I think Bo is a better fighter, although I believe Mando has better battle equipment. So it would be a very interesting fight to see, but I think Bo will be more preoccupied with Moff Gideon for the time. I think he will play a pretty important role in this season, even though he's captured. That being said, I think he's going to lead the story into a bigger villain, most likely Thrawn. I think Thrawn will either have Gideon broken out or killed. He is still probably in the unknown regions, but I think he would have found a way to get back to power in 5 years. But I think this won't be until later in the season, hence why it wasn't shown in the trailer. I think Grogu's past will be more revealed, and the shots of Jedi are clearly parts of a flashback sequence of his during Order 66. Now, what is his past? I believe that Grogu was either taken by the clones to Palpatine, which is pretty unlikely, or Palpatine, while he was in the temple, found Grogu. But the question is, how did he fight the clones off? Now, Grogu is strong, but fighting off 3 clones is not very believable. And there was no exception to kids in Order 66, or a Jedi saved him, which is possible, but unlikely. There were strong rumors about there being aspects of the sequels in this show. Mainly, they were going to be Praetorian guards. It's not impossible that they will be there, but I'm thinking most likely near the end of the show. And they're probably going to give Mando an ass whooping too. A big theme of the show is the remnants of the Empire, and the Empire's remnants do turn to the First Order. So it is inevitable that this show will tie into the sequels, and I think it will explore a little into the mystery of how the First Order was allowed to rise. Other than that, I doubt there will be too much sequel references even. I think maybe Snoke could show up, but that would probably be at the end of the show, and the show's probably going to have another 2 seasons after this. But when the Mandoverse wraps up, I think there will be much more with the sequels. We'll probably see Ben begin his training with Luke, and maybe even see Snoke, and who knows what else, but that's a few years from now. So, cameo-wise, I think Fennec Shand will show up as we see Mando on Tatooine. Maybe Boba will show up as well. Moff will obviously show up. I have a feeling Luke will come, but I don't know when or how. But it's clear the fans love seeing him, and the creators love to add him, and it's the Mandalorian, so it's definitely going to have some big cameos. Ahsoka's name will at least be dropped, but I think she's going to begin her search for Ezra, so probably no appearances unless she interrogates Moff Gideon or talks to him. Bo-Katan will definitely be here, of course. Cara Dune probably won't be coming back. I think the dude that Bill Burr plays will return, most likely, and the Sheriff of Freetown will definitely make an appearance for an episode. I know that's a lot of people I listed, but I think the cameos besides Bo and the Sheriff, as well as Moff Gideon, possibly, and maybe Fennec Shand, will all play small roles. The others probably won't even have 15 minutes of screen time combined. Okay, so after watching it a quarter of the normal speed, you can see a weapon cutting through a door in the Jedi Temple. I'm pretty sure it's Anakin, and we might see him going nuts again. And the doctor who was operating on Grogu's on Coruscant, most likely he's either going to jail there or he's going to speak at the trial of Moff Gideon. I think Mando will have to go there at some point, and I think we will most likely see Mon Mothma, maybe even Leia, but probably not because Kylo's being born around this time. So yeah, so tell me what you guys think will happen in the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. How excited are you guys for it? Is it your favorite show? And do you think it will be the best season? I know that's a bunch of questions, but please tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little run through of The Mandalorian Season 3 trailer. Please like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.